All right. Good evening, everyone. Let me get this music shut off. How is everyone doing? Happy Friday. Welcome to Friday Night Live. Kicking off the weekend. We have got all kinds of woodhounds in the chat here flying by. I saw something about a town somewhere. I think it was it North Carolina? I don't know if I can scroll back through, but a town named Smallwood. That right there is, I think, reason enough to raise up the glasses and let's kick off this Friday Night Live and the weekend. So glad you're all here tuning in. Cheers. All right. Timon, good evening. Happy early birthday. I know you got a birthday coming up Monday, I think I saw. So happy birthday, Timon. Glad you're here, tuning in, kicking off your birthday weekend. Shotlift Family Farms, good evening. Tim and Olsaws, good evening. Colleen's Farm Adventures. The Fire Guy 75's here. The Yorkwoods are here. I don't want to scroll back too far because then I lose my place. But glad you're all tuning in. If you are new here, if you have a question, you can throw a Q or two or three Qs, whatever you want to do in front of your question, and that sometimes helps me pick it out of the chat window that I have open up here. Russ, Willie's Firewood, how are you doing? Are you guys getting any snow out there? I saw I was watching the Browns Steeler game last night, and man, they had quite the snowstorm during the game. So I don't know how much of that, if it was just in the Cleveland area or if that kind of pushed all the way through everyone out there on the East Coast. I know Patty and Jeff, Mountaintop Outdoors, they had, I think, 8 inches of snow. So some of you have, I think, some of the white stuff on the ground. We just got a little dusting the other day. Nothing major. Rogala is here. Rick's Outdoors here. William Klein. Neighborly Homestead. Who else is in here? Log Cabin Firewood. Captain Jack himself. Good evening, my friend. Hope you are doing well. Oh, no snow, but 2 inches of rain. Ugh, yuck. That's not fun. Who I just saw somebody, Alex, watching over on Facebook. They had snow. The Mystery Gardener had snow. Oh my moly's, all the way over there you had some snow? Yeah, that is interesting. Luxury Logs. No problem at all. Thanks for tuning in over on Facebook. Normally, the Facebook crowd is kind of slim. Like, for instance, let me just check. Yeah, so for instance, I know last week there was a question about not paying attention to the Facebook. But so for example, right now, at this very moment, we have on YouTube 122 people watching, and on Facebook there's 11. So it's quite a different crowd. I think over on Facebook, people pop in and leave, maybe come back. I don't think they hang around and then, for the whole time, like here on the tube, on YouTube. Hang on, I gotta just... we have welcome. Let's all welcome. Give a big woodhound welcome to the Protected Lady. She is a new subscriber. Been watching for a few weeks. Missed the regular firewood videos. Glad your smallwood is going well, though. Well, thank you very much. And glad you're tuning in to a Friday Night Live. I don't know if this is your first live stream or not, but I'm glad you found the channel. And yes, I know sometimes it's interesting because I do get that feedback quite a bit. They're like, "All right, we don't want to see any more of the small wood. We want to see regular firewood." It's like, well, it's just what I'm doing, you know. It's what I'm doing. Whatever I'm doing on whatever day I decide to film is what I'm doing. And sometimes it just so happens that I, I'm working on some small wood, and then a day might go by, and then the next time I film, I'm working on some small wood again. So, but today I had a pretty busy day, but I didn't even film anything. So I don't know what you're going to see. Come Sunday's video, you'll have to tune in and find out. Let's see. Gringo Pines, how are you doing? Looks like a lot of people are getting rain. Rain and some snow. The wood snob. I am not. I will not be participating in the harvesting of any whitetails this weekend. No hunt for me. I talked to my brother tonight, though. He's going, so he called me to ask if I wanted any venison. So he's going to take care of me. He's going to get me a couple back straps. Holy smokes, we got a lot of questions coming here. Michael over on Facebook, hello. There was another question. I think maybe there was a question. Maybe not. I get a little behind, and then I try to catch up, and then I might have missed something. But what I didn't miss, or what I did miss, is falling down in the cup right here. So, you know what that means. And if you don't, it means whenever we get a coin in the cup, we raise up our cups, and we are going to do that. Let me find that. We are also going to bring out the ladies. So get ready. The first coin of the night comes down from Circle B MN. That cup, fire. Cheers. Thank you very much. Now I should mention, it doesn't matter what's in your cup. So, you can just raise it up. Adirondack Woodsman, thank you very much. Yes, the sauna wood. I have decided on a length. I have decided on a length for sauna wood. I'll get to that in a little bit. Protected Lady has a question. Curious what size bin you have for your $20 stacks. I'm starting to sell a roadside stand next year. All right, so the size of my loose bins, it's a little wonky. It's like 16, almost 17 inches wide, and it's like 41 inches tall. And the only reason that it was built that size was because I took two pallets, I put two pallets down, and then I like evenly spaced my dividers to fit on those two pallets. So it just ended up being that the three bins evenly spaced out were like 16 and 5/8 or something. So there was no real rhyme or reason. There wasn't like a calculation of cubic feet or anything like that. It's just, I laid down the pallets, I built the frame, and then I evenly spaced out to create the bins. But if you wanted to, WD-30, what are you talking about? I do have a little something going on, don't I? There. I got a little... man, oh man. Oh my goodness. I am way behind. And there are some good questions I saw fly by, so I'm going to get to those. But we have, we have, I am way behind. James Baton, yes, there is a holiday next week. But let's bring out the ladies one more time, because our good friend Arnie sawdust, is that called microwood? That could be, but you know sawdust is called man glitter. It's in a category all of its own, Arnie. So thank you very much. Cheers. Hold on right there. Let's not let the ladies go away, because the protective lady just dropped down a coin as well. Thank you very much. Thanks. Thank you. All right. Now, let's see if I can find all of those questions that I was going to answer. Larry and Robin, how are you doing? All right. Rick's Outdoors, are you going to attend any shows showing your small wood between now and Christmas? I don't believe I am. There's a few. There's actually 2 more shows down at that same place I was at. But I don't know if I'm going to. I got too much else going on. William Klein, if someone wants to order mini wood, the racks, and the tabletop fire pit for multiple addresses for Christmas presents, does each have to be ordered separately, or can they be ordered in one order? It would be easier if you did them in separate orders, if they're going to separate addresses. Whatever needs to go to one address, do that for one order, and then if there's something for another address, it would be a lot. It would make it a lot easier to keep it all separated on what's going where if it was just separate orders. So if that's possible, please do that. If not, email me just so that I can make sure that I have everything right. Alaska Woodyard, how are you doing? And you need a sauna thermometer. Do you need a sauna? Yes. As a matter of fact, because the one that I showed the other day in the video, I left that sitting right where it was, kind of close to the stove, and I melted it. So it got up to, I don't know, 140 in there. And yeah, it melted. So the cap just melted off. I think the thermometer still works. But I'm going to actually get, like, they make specific sauna thermometers, and with like a little, I don't know what it's called. There's like some gauge that measures humidity and temperature and barometric pressure. I don't know, all that fancy stuff. Mystery Gardener, have you got a Back 40 2025 calendar coming out for sale? That was in the works, but I got a little sidetracked, and I don't know if I'm gonna have it out in time. All right, I have to jump way ahead now. If I missed your question, put it in the chat again, because I am going to jump all the way down, I think, to the bottom. Roblox Games, how are you doing tonight? What wood that you use the most is all of your Back 40 favorite? What wood am I? Lately, it's been a lot of oak that I've been splitting. That's pretty much what I have a lot of. All right. Daniel Atkins, how are you doing? Jared Schwalter, I don't know if I said that right. Club Dora, Billy Bob's Wood. Finally got truck back. Ooh, $13.50 later. Well, let's get its back. All right. I think I'm caught up now. But I did want to mention that when did I? What is going? Somebody sneaking in the room back there. But back to the whole small wood, mini wood. This past week, ever since I did that show last weekend, so a week ago from tomorrow, 6 days ago, it has been every day I have had orders that I needed to ship out. It's been the busiest week I've ever had. It's been crazy. Hang on a second. Hey, can you shut that door? Because then it gets... I hear all the banging downstairs going with the cooking and the putting dishes away. Little boss man just snuck in here to try to scare me. What temps? Well, the temps in the sauna right now, I was only able to measure... My thermometer only went up to 120. And then it would just keep going past that. So I'm thinking it probably got to like 140 in there, maybe. Is he still in here? York Firewood. The Axis, I saw. The Axis left your woodyard. Headed to Indiana. Beavertown Outdoors, how you doing? How far from the road is your roadside stand? I got a notice from the road commission saying mine is against the law because it's too close to the road. I don't know how far mine is. I have not. I don't think I've ever measured this. So I don't know. I think it depends on if it's like a street or a county road or a state road, maybe. Like how far the right of way goes back. Is a little pine okay in bundles? Oh, hell yeah. I put pine in. If it's campfire wood, absolutely. I actually have people who buy nothing but pine. They want pine, pine, and more pine. But if you're like, I don't add it to my bundles now that it's colder out. And because normally people who are, I always assume, which isn't the smartest thing to do, but I always assume that people buying like a bundle this time of year right now probably are going to take it in for like their fireplace. So I only put pine in during the spring, summer, and early fall. I just saw a coin come down. Tony Woods, how you doing? Are you going to make a shirt saying you have 3 different brands? I don't know. That might be a a lot of writing on the shirt. No, she does not. The dishwasher must have needed to be emptied right now at this exact moment. And for whatever reason, she, I think, stood on top of the counter and was dropping the silverware into the drawer because that's what it sounded like. I don't know if you were able to hear it or not, but it was loud. Oh my goodness. We got another. We're gonna, instead of the ladies, let's do this right up here. WD-30. Please give Neighborly Homestead a subscribe button smash. Smash it right there. Cheers. Thank you very much, WD. Neighborly Homestead. Where I can't find him in the chat. Mystery Gardener. There probably is. This little thing right here. the controls to my ceiling fan and light are swinging behind my head. It is not an ornament to accessorize my hairstyle here. My favorite wood to use is probably, well, cherry for tabletop fire pits. That is my favorite wood to use. Going back to the ladies, Rick's Outdoors. Thank you very much. Oh, look at those little ice balls floating in there. Appreciate that, Rick. Thank you very much. Holy moly's, 180. Oh, without the steam. Yeah, I like the steam. I like to steam it up, pour that water on those rocks, and then it just like you can just feel it hitting you. Hey, Larry Cluck and Wild Bill, how are you doing? Tweener, frickin' Jeep. Tweenerwood. That's true. Yeah, I have decided, I think, well, I shouldn't say I decided, I think I'm going with, for the size of the sauna wood, I think I'm going to go around 10 inches. Maybe 9, just because, as many of you know, 9 is my favorite number. But I think 10 inches would be about right. I think. Let me double check this. Yeah, I think a 10-inch stick for a sauna, maybe 9. Maybe 9 would be good. God, now I gotta rethink this. I thought today I made my decision to go with 10, but maybe I'll go with 9. But I did the other night when we were in it, like having, I think, thicker chunks as well as some skinnier ones is what actually helps. Because I think letting it get in there, and we have a little, like, there's a little tray on the bottom of that stove where, like, the more you pull it out, the more air goes in. If you push that in and like dial it down, you can get those bigger chunks to last a pretty long time. Bert's Custom Cuts. I did not. I don't need to, because no one can gun hunt around me. So they are all safe. And I think they know. There was a bunch of them back there tonight, so I think they're like herding up, getting ready to spend the weekend in the wood yard. I have been throwing, I think I threw a few pieces of this in the other night. But again, with the boiler, you can't really watch it burn. So, I put some in the evening, and in the morning, it was ashes. That's pretty much how burning the locust went. What is the point? I just saw. I'm going back because I thought I saw another question, but I'm way behind. Uncle Den. I love the 360 camera. Oh my goodness. I did not realize how I've just really recently started like trying to learn more about it and use it more, and I like it. It is very cool. Shotlift family firewood. The Kinlet will do 6 or 6.5. I think 6.5. But 6.5 would be pretty tight, and it might not like slide down the chute. So I think 6 inches is where you, like the longest you could go. And the Kinlet Pro, I believe, will do up to 11. Tony Woods, being you have pine firewood, you use that up first. Yeah, I have burned pine in the sauna. It gets going nice and hot, quick, so I like it. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with a little pine. Fire guy. I have the Insta 360. The Insta, what the heck is it? X, I don't know. Whatever the latest Insta camera that came out is, that's what I have. And like I said, I just haven't I haven't been fully utilizing it as much as like all the features that it has. And I'm thinking of doing, I did a while back, I have an old 360 camera that I used to put out some videos. But like everybody got confused because they didn't realize that you had to like move the camera. And with the old one, I couldn't set the starting point for the focal point. So it would just randomly pick it. So like the video would start and it would be like looking off, into nothing. And like people didn't realize you had to move the camera around. But I think I'm gonna put up some more. I don't know. I know frickin' Jeep likes the 360 cameras, but I don't know. Are the 360 videos? So I might put some videos up, some 360 videos coming up. I don't know, sometime, just like kind of as a bonus, not like the regular. Jason, we saw that you did very well at the craft show, almost selling out of your inventory. Great money, but what about the taxes? Yes. And that is why it was good to actually use this little gimmick right here. Because when I run everything through my website, then it automatically adds on and take the taxes and everything. It like it. So yes, the Kinlet Pro would be ideal for, yeah. So then, like, who was I talking to? Not only like sauna wood, but like pizza wood, and then like even some of the small, like the medium-sized solo fire pits. Like 11-inch is a nice fit for them, and even then some of the whatchamacallit, fire rings in state parks for camping. Yes, Beavertown Outdoors. That's another feature I haven't fully used yet. Because I tried it, but I have this, I don't know, it was kind of choppy and it was like zooming in weird. But like I said, I gotta experiment more with it. Oh yes, he was out there today, riding around quite a bit. The other day it was too cold for it to start. SG, when will you do a live splitting session when you let others use? Well, okay, so that is another thing that I actually I believe I can do, because I think I did that with my old camera. Like, I can do a 360 live stream, and then it's up to the viewer to like pick their view. But I think the last time I did it, the feedback that I got was that people didn't like to have to keep moving and following the action. So what I could do, though, maybe, I gotta think about this. I wonder if I could set it to auto track, and then, yeah, that might not work either. I don't know. I'll have to look into it. Good evening, Firewood in the field. How are you doing? Miller Stumps and Firewood's here too. All right. Around the yard, what's happening? If anyone is looking for a heck of a machine, Brent up there around the yard has his Wolf Ridge for sale. I think still. Maybe it's already sold. Jim Miller's checking in. Good evening. Let me see. I'm way behind again. Ken's cuts. 14 is the ideal length. Yeah. But see, then 14 isn't ideal for like the sauna. So that's the one thing, is you can always put a smaller piece of wood in a stove or a fire pit. But if it's too big, then it's no bueno. All right. Fire guy uses 360 max. Okay. Yeah, I know GoPro has a 360 as well. The Woodhound map. What is the Woodhound map? Oh my goodness. Yes. I can't. Maybe I can. So over on the website, which is right down here, if you go to the website, there is a link to a page where there's a map, the Woodhound Map the World, and you can enter a little form. You just have to put in your name and like your location. Like, it doesn't have to be your full address, just like a city, and then I will get you added. Your little paw print will be added to the map. And the cool thing is that it shows you where all the other woodhounds are, so you can kind of poke around the map and see, where everyone's kind of tuning in from. So yeah, over on the website, back48firewood.com, right down here, right there. Oh my goodness, let's bring out the ladies tuning in from down in OHIO, Ohio Woodburner. Joe, do hobbyists pay taxes? Oh, hell yeah, we do. But basically, it's the same. Here is some dinero. Thank you very much. Cheers. As you can see, we do pay taxes. The Adirondack Woodsman is having a Black Friday sale, 50% off all subs. You can go over right now, 50% off to sub. Man, I have gotten way behind on the chat tonight. Roblox games, are you leaving? If you are, have a good weekend. All right, I think I'm caught up, but I believe, yes, it is. I'm past the bottom of the hour. I need to refill. You see those right there? Ooh. Best feature of the new refrigerator. By far the best feature. I am having, I'm seeing the chat is flying way by. Way too quick. Holy smokes, Colleen's Farm Adventure? The podcast trooper. She's listened to all episodes. That is, I don't know how we should take that. We must not have had a lot going on up there. You must have had a lot of time on your hands. Oh, just kidding. How much wine did you have? I had actually zero. I did not have any. I was gonna try some of the what the heck was it? Apple sangria, but I did not. Oh my goodness, Mr. Scheib, are you checking in from the deer stand? I think Scheib has been out hunting. Good to see you here, my friend. I got, all right. I saw a coin come down. I'm going to quick, what does a back 40 Thanksgiving look like? We head down to the farm. The best place to find IBC totes other than Marketplace. Depending on your area, if you know or know anyone that farms or anyone that knows of any farmers, check with some farmers because a lot of times they will have totes that they want to get rid of. Especially in the spring, like when they get done spraying the fields and all that stuff. All right, we got another coin that came down that I missed. Is this music too loud? All right, it's gonna have to do. Brent around the yard. The 35 SHO box wedge is still for sale if you're looking to upgrade that old 37D. Oh, thank you very much. Cheers. Yes, if anyone is looking for a 35 SHO box wedge machine in what was that color? It was blue, but there was like a name for that blue. But around the yard, his machine is still available. Let's see here. All right. Oh, so what you're saying is if you want to fall asleep, you put on the podcast and it's lights out. Oh, that's really what you're saying, right? Oh, this is another good spot. Yes, if you have a mulch uh like manufacturer or a mulch yard, um yeah, that's another good place to check. Or like even just I know there was what the heck was it? God, I can't remember. I went somewhere and they had all these IBC totes, but it was like against some policy. They couldn't allow anyone to take them because of some, they were considered trash, and like you couldn't remove trash from the premise. I don't know. It was weird, but sometimes if you get dealing with some like companies, they can be not as easy to negotiate with. But yes, definitely check mulch. Just any like factories even. But mulch would definitely be. Oh, you got one near you. Well, there you go. I would go down there first thing in the morning if they're open. Firewood in the field. My daughter wore a Firewood in the Field hoodie to school this week. Now her friends think I am famous. Hey, anything to get a few more subs? You should have said. All of her friends need to make sure they subscribe. But cheers, thank you very much. Ben's Firewood, how are you doing? Circle B. Yep. I was wondering if that was what was happening when I saw that machine for sale. I wasn't sure what was going on. And I thought, there must have been, ever since he was over here last October running the 37D, I was wondering if maybe he was like having too many sleepless nights, staying up dreaming about that. I don't know. If you look on the website for Woodhound map, I think it's up in the top menu bar. If not, if you scroll down near the bottom, there's like a little globe icon. Look for that. I think it's in the menu bar. I should maybe I should have maybe verified that before. I don't have the site up to swap over and show you, but maybe next week, I will do that. Oh, but what I was going to mention is I also have a map, not anywhere online, but I've been keeping track of all the locations that Mini Firewood gets sent to. And so I have another map where the Back 40 Mini Firewood has made its way into all these different cities. So that's kind of cool to see too. And maybe I'll put that out there. I don't know. At some point. Like last week, I sent a box to Long Island, New York, and Myrtle Beach. So it's the Back 40 Mini Wood is making its way all over the country. There should be down at the bottom of the map. There should be a little form that says add your name or something, and just put in your name and like put in your location, like not your address, no zip code. Just put like, Rochester, New York, or Chicago, Illinois, or Dallas, Texas, whatever city you're in or whatever city you're nearby. Just put that in. What? 20 inches of snow. Holy smokes. Jeez. Is it still on the ground though, or did it all melt away today? Oh, mobile. Maybe on mobile. No, it should be on. Oh, maybe not, because that goes out to a different web page. It's not actually part of my website, but it should still be on there. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to have to bring up the glass, raise the cup. Sean Watford, better late than never. Absolutely. Good to see you. Cheers. Thank you very much. Hey, Ron Brooks, how are you doing? I have to have a test tomorrow at the hospital at 7 a.m. Holy smokes. Whew. That is pretty early. Yeah, it was just interesting when I went to add that city and I saw it was like Long Island. Like, whoa. That is kind of crazy. Straight to Google. Yeah, so it is a Google map. So maybe your web browser just doesn't load that up. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I try to be reasonable. I guess when I was coming up with the pricing, I got right now. There's a heck of a deal on the bundles. If you want a fire pit and some wood or a rack, you better check that out. We're gonna have to see though if what happens. God, next week's Black Friday. Holy smokes! I just realized next Friday night is Black Friday. Son of a gun, Marlon. I hope the ladies don't break their swings. Wear them out tonight. Maybe they will, but they're still looking good. So thank you much, Marlon. Cheers. Carl Lewis, the man with the plan. Have a good night. La, la. The most expensive place to ship. This is an interesting question. Let's do a little, let's have everyone take a guess. Where do you think has been the most expensive place to ship? And I only ship in the continental US right now. So I'll just let you, I know there's a delay. I was going to, but I got to think about what I'm going to do, how I'm going to do what I want to do. I might, though. I might run a little special. Oh, there, somebody got it right away. Right there. That has been, so far, the most expensive. which is, obviously is going the furthest distance. So, so yep, California. I forget whereabouts it was. Thing was down by kind of near San Diego, maybe. Yeah, California. Oh, and yeah, this was a close second was Washington State. I think I've had two different orders go out there. We will not be doing a Black Friday podcast. But if you mean a Black Friday live stream, what we're doing right now, yes, next Friday will be Black Friday live stream. Oh, far corners, California, New York, Florida, etc., and fun average. Yeah, and that's really weird because sometimes it's like it's cheaper or not. The rate is less to ship to, let's say, like Indiana than it is to like Iowa, even though Iowa's closer. And so, like, sometimes it's just weird. I don't know what it is with shipping rates. There will be a discount on any and all super chats all night long. That's right, protected lady. Sometimes I get my start balking tack words. Get things mixed up. Did I know that there was a giveaway coming up soon? Where is from you on your channel? I did not know. What is the giveaway? Tell us more, WD. Tell us more. When and what, or can you say what is this giveaway? Yeah, this doesn't work out as good. Flat rate isn't all that it's cracked up to be because I have to go by the box size of the flat rate box. So, uh-oh. Anthony, how are you doing? We have released the hounds long ago. The hounds are out. The 500 sub giveaway. All right. Well, do you have do people need to go and watch a video, or how are you doing it? Go check out WD30's channel and find out more on his giveaway. Larry, how are you doing? On the TV in the background. What? Oh, and your TV. I just read that first line. I have the last Woodman's on there cutting down 28-foot circumference size, saying they're worth up to $50,000 each. But what does it take to get out? Yeah, that's a good question. 28-foot circumference size. Whew. It's a lot of mini firewood right there. I just need one cookie cut from that tree. 5.5 inches wide. Just one cut. That's all I need. Oh, okay. That's good. Because I was going to remind you, if you're doing it on your channel and you're doing it with a video, leave a comment. You got to strategically word it in your video. Was I balking backwards again? What the hell do you know what I... Flat rate is awesome if you're shipping something heavier than 4 pounds. But but that's got to fit in those flat rate boxes. And the other thing I found is that through the shipping app, or through the shipping thing that I use, it's actually a little cheaper, or it's about the same as the flat rate. And I didn't want the flat rate boxes. They just look... Oh. Ugh. All right, so WD-30. I think it's got it all under control. We are almost getting ready for overtime. Larry Cluck, are you? Which Larry is leaving? Larry, have a good weekend. That's right. All this talk, these subs are flying everywhere. Oh. Oh yes. Nick Smith, good evening, South Carolina. Ken and Danny, have a good weekend. I gotta just double check something here. All right, we're good. So WD-30, he's not put out the video yet, but he will put it out, and you'll have to tune in to make sure that, because he won't be saying the exact word. Actually, did I say that? Did I say the word? For those of you that don't know, like if you're doing a give something away, if you mention it too many times, then like the spamming bots will pick up on it and they'll start flooding your comments, and it's just turned into a mess. So that's why when you do that and you put it in a video, you just have to word it differently. But you'll have to watch the video when it comes out. I think, is it Mondays? I think WD-30 is on Monday. Monday, it should be out. And then, I don't know if he's doing like leave a comment. Just have to watch and find out. No, they do not. They stay away from that word. The spam bots do not focus. They don't focus on small wood. Mondays at 5:30. There should be a form at the bottom of the map. It should say add your name. I don't know what, maybe something's going on that with the map that I don't know about. Let me just see if I can pull it up on so if I go to Woodhound map on my phone, woo! Yeah, if you're doing it on your phone, I don't know if you can get to it. I think you have to be, hang on. Jeez. I think you have to be on your desktop. That is the only thing. I'm trying to see here where, yeah, I don't think if you're on your phone you can do it. I guess I didn't realize that. I might have to change this. So if you are trying to add your name to the Woodhound map of the world and you are on your phone, it won't work, I guess. All right. Well, I'm going to have to, yeah, I'll have to see if I remember to fix that this weekend. I should be able to, maybe I won't. Maybe that's why people haven't been adding it. Adding their name lately. Protected lady, have a good weekend. Ooh, gotta get up early to split some cherry and maple. Two of my favorite firewoods. We'll have fun. Enjoy the weekend. Beaver Town Outdoors. 6:05. Can you guess why? Interesting. 6:05. I do not know. You will have to tell me. I'm trying to think if there's a hidden message in 6:05 or what. I'm not sure. Let me know. You got us all wondering now. It went good. Very good. it went actually better than I was anticipating. Even though I had zero expectations going in, sold a lot of fire pits, sold a lot of wood, only sold one rack, but just overall, I when I needed to learn about it and what I wanted to get out of it, I did. So now I think I'm ready for the big one coming up next March. Oh, is that? Wait a minute. Wrestling. Oh, okay. Nice. All right. Well, now it makes sense. Now it makes sense. Old wrestling. Yes. WCW. All right. What did I think I. Saturday, 6:05 on TBS. The good old days. $7 degrees to go on the kiln. Shotlift Family Firewood. Whew. That'll be sometimes those are the toughest, the last few degrees to get. Mark, yes, have a happy Thanksgiving as well. Enjoy your weekend and next week. Richard, no problem being late. You are just in time for overtime. Actually, we are in overtime. We are in overtime. I gotta get a little extra in the cup here. Welcome to overtime. Friday Night Live. Overtime. For a little bit longer. Oh, yes. Did you see this Dick down at no, did they have this at Bunyan? I can't remember if they had that at Bunyan or not, but yeah, they have a new small unit coming out. I can imagine. Yeah. For every degree it's cooler outside, it takes, I forget what it's, there's some formula for like raising the temperature. Yeah, it's tough. And then sometimes you have like the top of the kiln is at like 170 and the bottom corner is at 138. It's a lot of range in temperatures. Yeah, I remember, but I didn't think that was, I didn't know if that was the mini one that they had on there, because I know they've got another one that's just like that. That's why I couldn't remember if that was the new one that was coming out, if that was the one that they had there. I didn't think it was. Maybe it was. I don't know. The one thing with that is it's just like, I know that dry kilns are made more for like lumber, and yes, they can do firewood, but they do it with like a longer process. And, you know, it's just like with anything. I mean, you need the more energy you need, it's going to cost you more. So like if you want to get your temperatures up to a certain temp and you want to maintain it for a long period of time, you need a lot of energy, and that energy ends up costing you. And then, I don't know. It's a tough game. It's sometimes I don't know. Yeah, it's gonna do 2 totes in 3 days. That's the thing, but it's gonna, I don't know. Around the yard, you do the same. Have a good weekend. Happy Thanksgiving. And yeah, again, if anyone knows of anyone, or if you are looking for a Wolf Ridge log splitter, get a hold of Brent around the yard. And yes, good luck to all the deer hunters tomorrow. Woodhound Senior turning it in for the night. All right. I think, what are we at? 9/11. What is this? Old guy firewood. With the 7-way pizza wedge, I can still cut small. 12 months to do. All right, now I'm behind. Slick Willie. Hey, how are you doing? When did you get in here? I don't think I saw your name fly by yet. How small? When you say small, do you mean mini small, like 5.5 inches, or like small as in like under 12 inches? That's the question. What is your definition of small? Is it this small? Is this small, or is this mini? This is a very unique piece of cherry right here. I don't know if I should show you what this is. There might be a few people that hey Ted, have a good night. Good luck hunting. Out in the tree stand in the morning. Jason, have you already made your reservations at the Fairfield Inn for next year's Bunyan Show? The answer is yes. Yes, I have. But you are only, well, I guess I don't know if you can do it online yet or not. I don't know if you can do it online, but you can do it over the phone. So you got to call them. Willis Firewood, holy smokes, 41 cubic foot boxes of 5.5-inch mixed hardwood. Woo! 1 cubic foot boxes. My, oh my, well that is you're gonna be busy. I know how much it takes to fill a half a cubic foot box. So 1 cubic foot box. Yeah, that is nice. 5.5 inch. That's that's a nice. That's what I consider mini. Mini is 5.5. Small is under 12. And I don't know, regular. Anthony, come on now. Russ, are you gonna chunk it down with a hatchet? Are you gonna knock it down like? Because I found, like, if you take a bigger round and trying to do it on a splitter, I don't know. If you bust it into like fourths, like just chunks, and then you take a little hatchet, it's pretty easy to just quick, knock them off. Sometimes it can be, it might seem like it's going to be easier on a splitter, but I don't know. It's like you got to really watch when there's all those moving parts and hydraulics. It can be tricky. 12 sells the best. Yeah, I think the small wood revolution is beginning. I think it's going to be the 16-inch splits might become a thing of the past for some of us. I'm considering not even doing. I'm thinking about my bundles being like 12 or less. I just got to find a way to bag it better. Oh my goodness. We are past overtime. WD-30. Enjoy your good night of sleep and your weekend, and have a happy Thanksgiving. All right. With that, I think we're going to wrap this up. This Deer Hunters Eve live stream. And yeah, I didn't realize it was almost 20 after. Jeez, running late. So thanks everyone for tuning in. Glad you could hang out and start your weekend off here on Friday Night Live. Hopefully we'll see you back here next week. To all the moderators, thank you for being here, keeping things in line. Super chatters, greatly appreciate the coins in the cup right here. And anyone going out hunting tomorrow, good luck. Be safe. Everyone have a great Thanksgiving. And as always, stay safe, have fun, and be cool. Good night, everyone. Cheers.
I've got a ton of gravel in my shoes, world on my shoulder, heart full of blues. I'm in the dirt, down in the dirt. I've been a real bad boy on the town all night. Starting to calm down with the morning light. I'm in the dirt, down in the dirt. Mm-hmm. Been I'm living.